Hey guys, Kate here. So today is a talkin' vloggin', but today I wanted to make this video and ask you guys a favor at the end of this. It does have to do with the coronavirus, but not in the way that you probably think. Because the coronavirus is a problem, but that's a whole problem in itself, and I am not qualified to deal with that. But there is something that I think is going to become more apparent due to the coronavirus, and I just wanted to see if there was a way we could possibly get in front of it before it becomes more of an issue. The reason this came about is because the other day I was online and I came across an article that read, "Man commits suicide because he couldn't deal with the isolation from being quarantined." Now, I didn't read the article, I just saw the title, so I don't know if there's something more underlying than just being isolated. There could be, I'm not sure. I will be 100% transparent on that. But I don't think it's gonna be far-fetched to hear people becoming more depressed and sad due to this isolation and the quarantine, especially for people who are living on their own. You know, there's a lot of anxiety out there because of the coronavirus. Aside from the virus itself, people are losing jobs, people are having to work in environments that put them in a lot of danger. There's a lot of uncertainty. We don't know how long this is going to last. People are going through financial difficulties. Like, there's so much in the world that is happening right now where so many people are suffering. There's a lot of frustration, there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of fear. I think of people who have to deal with that on their own, on top of being quarantined and being isolated. My family drives me crazy, but at the end of the day, I'm very grateful for them. I am extraordinarily blessed and fortunate to be able to live with my mom and my aunt and my uncle and my grandpa and my husband through this, because despite being in a house with that many people, at the end of the day, we have the support of each other. It breaks my heart to think of people who are isolated right now without being able to have that human connection with other people, because I know what it's like to be lonely and I know what it's like to feel isolated. I know what that's like. I don't even want to imagine how that feels for people who in this time, especially with the fear and the anxiety and the uncertainty. That alone is going to amplify those feelings. Sorry, I gotta switch my hand, my arm's hurting. I don't know what I can do. I'm not a very qualified person. I don't claim to come on here and know a lot of things, but the one thing that I can say is that humans are not designed to be isolated like this. We can say we're antisocial or that we're introverted, but at the end of the day, even the most antisocial and the most introverted need human connections. Otherwise, we could become depressed and sad. Over time, that could turn into feelings of hopelessness. As of right now, I don't see an end to this anytime soon. So I don't know how much longer we're going to have to be isolated from each other. I don't know how much longer this is going to continue, where we're going to have to deny ourselves the human connections. Through times like this, it's so important for us to come together and support each other. Unfortunately, we can't do that in person. But one of the things that we can do is to call people and to ask people how they're doing, to ask people to just basically reach out and say, hey, you're not forgotten. I care about you. Do you need anything? We could text people, we could email people, but adding that phone call, that voice-to-voice connection, if we can't be there physically and have that connection, the least we could do is the voice connection, and that doesn't take a lot of work. Just to pick up the phone and say, hey, I care about you. Hey, I'm thinking about you. Hey, how are you doing? If you know somebody in your life that is struggling right now or who's alone, just pick up the phone, reach out. That simple act could do so much good for somebody mentally, more than you might even know. I just wanted to see if you guys would come together with me and maybe try and get in front of this by just reaching out to people and just letting them know that they are loved and they are cared for. This is a very scary time for all of us. The only way we're gonna get through this is with each other. We can't be with each other physically or, anything less than 6 feet now, but the very little that I think we can do right now is to just pick up that phone to say, hey, what's up? I care about you. how you doing? Just let people know that they aren't forgotten. You know, it's not just people who are living alone. Even people with families can feel this way, depending on their family situation. So if you know somebody out there who might possibly be hurting or need that phone call, don't hesitate to call, because that phone call alone can make a huge difference in somebody's life. I want to implement something called #reachout. There's nothing crazy. Literally, as the hashtag says, just reach out. Reach out to people. Reach out to your mom. Reach out to your friend. Reach out to your brother, your sister, your dog sitter. It doesn't matter. Just anybody you could think of. Just remember to continue that open line of communication with those around you, and let people around you know that they are cared for and that they are not alone. All we have is each other at the end of all of this. And what's gonna save all of us is for us to come together. 6 feet apart, but come together. You know what I mean? That is my request, and that is the favor that I want to ask you guys. I don't really ask you guys to like or subscribe to my channel. I don't even really ever ask that you guys share my videos, but if you were to share one video, this would be the only one that I want you guys to share, because this is a message that I'm very passionate about and that I want to get out to the world. Reminding people to reach out to other people. I could have worded that better, but there we go. Remind people to reach out to people. Very simple. And if you are feeling isolated or you're feeling depressed, sometimes even the act of you reaching out to other people who you know could be in similar situations as you could do a lot for you mentally, and also help somebody else out. Remember to stay connected with people and reach out. #reach out. Now that we're in a digital age, we're in the age of hashtags, just a #reach out. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but you just never know who that could help. So all right, well, that's it. I just wanted to come on here and talk about that. Thank you guys so much again for tuning in. Like I said, I rarely ever ask you guys to share any videos, and you don't have to share this one too if you don't think it's necessary, but if you do feel like it is something important to be said, feel free to share this. Or if you have a YouTube channel, feel free to talk about it on your channel. Just get the word out there to remind people to stay connected with people around them, especially during this time of uncertainty, so it doesn't lead to feelings of hopelessness through isolation. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. Love you all. Peace.